Aries, Aries, what do we have here, my lovelies? All the better to eat you with. Some of you are probably looking out at eating out, or someone's eating you out. Whichever way it is, Aries, you are probably eating out and probably wondering, what is this plethora of cards of an explanation that will be in a second. But you might have some sort of eating disorder, and I don't know whether that's too much or too little, or whether you're dividing your plate, because I'm hearing that I need to have a division bell, something to do with D. Danielle, Debbie, Dan, Stan, Debbie. But I'm hearing that I need to have a Debbie moment. Now, some of you might have a Karen, or you're called Sharon, or you're from Australia. But yeah, I'm hearing that I need to have a Karen moment. So some of you are having a moan, is what I'm hearing, like a Mona or a Rona or Ronin. Again, Ronin keeps coming up in my readings. But I'm having a Karen moment, is what I'm hearing. So some of you are worried about just moaning and groaning, and I don't know what that's for, but that's a Karen moment, is that somebody that complains. Hello, this is the complaint department. I've got something to complain about. So I think that during your work and during the war, that someone's complaining about work. Now, I think that you've got a lot of work on, Aries, but for some reason there seems to be people that complain. Well, don't they always, Aries? Don't they just? But I'm hearing that I need to divide my time more efficiently because you might have too much work, Aries. So you're trying to divide it. You're trying to make a division bell of Pink Floyd of a comfortable mum. In order to be a comfortable mum, I need to divide my time between all the children that I've got, all the work that I've got, and all the time that I have is that I really need to make some time for myself, is also what I'm hearing, Aries. So anyway, just very quickly, what is this card here? So, you are actually a number 4. Okay, now I'm not going to go too much into this because you can also see this as a Scorpio, but it would be exactly the same if you was watching it as a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. But we're going to stick with Aries. Okay, now Aries, you are a number 4 card. Okay, so what I thought I would do is just change it all up, and we're going to look at the 4s. So we're going to look at divorce. For a lot of you is also what I'm straight hearing, is straight up divorce. That someone needs to get divorced before they can get married. So you might have some sort of polygamy moment going on, or someone is just constantly going through a court case or battle around divorce, and I need a settlement. Some of you are just trying to settle down in a relationship that you're in. That might mean you, or a cross-watching energy of the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Could even be a Scorpio. Okay, but I need to look for divorce and a settlement first. So we need to get this settled, and we need to finalise this deal. For a lot of you, it's like work transactions and deals. But some of you, I'm hearing that it is also that we need to finalise this fine line, because there's a line that's being crossed now, and there's a Leo energy here, is what I'm hearing, Aries, and that someone is a fine lion. So someone's got a fine Aries. So you could be dealing with an Aquarius or a Sagittarius or a Menches. The Mexicans, maybe, I don't know. Or you might be going out for a Mexican or Mexico. Some of you are from Mexico, or you're going out for like a meal, and a Mexican meal or something like that. But someone's making a meal of it, is what I'm hearing, like a meal deal. Some of you are really eating the old takeouts, the meal deals. Hold on a second, Aries. Some of you, though, you could really be looking at where it's either you, your partner, or somebody here might be looking for a settlement. Like, we need to settle this first. We need to come to some sort of agreement of settling this energy if there is a divorce that's there, okay, around you or your partner. But I'm definitely hearing that we need to settle down as well. Like, just calm, hey, someone's from up there, calm down, lad. Someone is from, as a Scouser, hey, calm down. It's like, just calm down, Carmel. Someone's called Carmel or Mel. Melanie, calm down, Melanie. I know you, Mel. But, Mel, Cal, Kelly, also cowbell, also kettlebells, something to do with around, I'm on about the Mel that I actually know in my life. But then that's where everybody says, my name's Melanie too. But like cowbells, I'm hearing Daisy or Duke, but Dukes of Hazzard. There's some sort of hazardous to your health, Aries, is what I'm also hearing. But like cowbells, like lifting weights. Some of you like constantly lifting weights and looking at like a cowbell or something like that. Kettlebell, also kettle. Or Polly, the name Polly, Polyamorous. What on earth's that? Polyamorous? Polyamorous. I think that is something to do with marriage, right? Polyamorous. Something about shacking up, well, basically shacking up with someone that's already married, looking for them to get divorced before you can get married. That kind of energy. I'm not sure what that's for, Aries, but the person that you could be indicative with could already be married and is looking to get divorced to marry someone. Because I'm hearing, will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? Will you marry me? And it's like, yes, you already know that I need to marry you, and you know that I'm going to, but there's a promise here, is what I'm hearing, like a more of a Victoria's Secret yet. Okay, so that might be Pandora's box. That could be hidden in this card. Okay, so out of the channel messages, Aries, what is this? This is a bonus that goes to your Patreon memberships. But we start off here, just in case the people that don't actually want to support me or can't. But what we look into is what you really need to put to rest, what's sacred and personal here at the moment, okay? What, like, needing to take a break, all that kind of thing, okay? But what's on your mind also, what would be on your mind is going to be clarified by this card. It's also going to be what is also going on around you. These are what we're going to clarify. This is your reading, Aries, okay? But what is going to be going on around you during this time? What is going on with your finances? And what is going on with your money, and what's going on at work, and what our people are saying and thinking about you at work, okay? What is private and what is personal towards you and the relationship that you're in, but basically secrets and things that are personal and sacred to you, okay? So this can also be what's hidden from you as well that I might start looking in. And then this would be more of what is going on around the home and the relationship of what's going on in this card, and then this one would be what's going on around like your home, finances and career and stuff like that. So I suppose we're kind of going through the houses, I suppose, in a way, but like could be something to do with Bungle, or like, oh, the streets and houses, rainbow flying high, yeah, something like that, okay? But this will be your home life, this would be your love life, this is what is being hidden from you, basically, okay? And then we'll clarify the actual reading itself and do a bonus read for everybody. Okay, so I'll try and go for everyone. But don't forget, you are also a 4. So if you just happen to be part of my channel and you think, hold on a minute, Steve is reading for Aries, but we are 4, then if I'm a Scorpio and I'm a 4 also, then these same readings are going to be out for 4. Okay, but it is listed as an Aries reading. It is basically just going through the energy of all of these questions instead of doing what's going on with your finances, what's going on, blah, blah, blah. We draw out your cards, we clarify them, okay? But it might change, but this is pretty much what Spirit has said to me. Steve, why don't you do that? So I thought, a way of doing it. Also, someone mentioned it on Patron. But then Spirit said to me kind of in a way, why don't you just do this? Anyway, so first question I would say then is what is going on with this 4 of Swords for Aries this month? Why is it that they need to take a break? Why is it? Because this can also mean truth and things like that. Needed to take a rest and a break. So tell me about more of what's going on with this 4 of Swords around Aries for what's personal for them. And what would this 4 of Swords mean for them that's going on in February? It's not really a timeline. We're just going to see. But I'll say February, okay, because we're in the month of... But what's this 4 of Swords going to be? Main important messages for Aries for February. And what are people thinking? That's it. What do people think about Aries? What do people think about Aries with this 4 of Swords? So they think, well, your sex life could well be good, Aries, here. They think that you're sexually alluring and sexually attractive. They also think, not at work, they might do, some of you might have a work placement where you're like, listen, I've got the hots for someone at work. But here, there's a lot of clients here that are coming in your way. These are people that want to know what you have to offer. Okay, so what people think about you is that you're a very efficient person and that you basically just rock up and turn up exactly as you are, come as you are, Kurt Cobain, basically. All right, Kurt Cobain. But basically, people think around where you're working and around your home life that you're very, very, very efficient of what you do. Okay, you could be dealing with a fish also for a lot of you. which would be a Pisces. That might be of your ex though for a lot of you. Okay, but I'm definitely hearing though that sex is on the horizon, but clients and people, definitely feeling and thinking that you are very efficient in your work. Okay, so these would be clients that come at you left, right and centre, basically. Okay, so what else do people think about Aries? What do people think about Aries during this time of February? Straight out, wow. So a lot of you could really be dealing with a new person. For a lot of you, or a couple. If there's dynamics that end up coming up in your relationship, these will all form a story in the end, guys. But you have a lot of clients here. You have a lot of love to give, and I feel like some of you Aries out there, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, or North Node, can also be single, and because you're single and you're very efficient at energy, people are very attracted to what it is that you have to offer. Now these are clients 1111 as well. So these are clients, these are people, this is basic law of attraction, where you are an attraction of energy that comes towards you. You don't have to do much. Through the Four of Swords, you basically just have to rock up and be the person that you are for these people to come towards you. The people see you for what job you do, that they see that you are a very efficient person, that you don't really just sit around taking a break and taking relaxation, that you haven't really... So the advice would be, through relaxation, would also be, is to try and take a break. Because this is like, no, I haven't got time to cook the windows, clean the doors or whatever, I'm out. Some of you could be a cleaner, or the name Tina also, but like turning up, fresh, quick, get it done, you know, that kind of stuff. Come home, take a break, take a rest, go back out. Come home, take a break, take a rest, go back out. All that kind of stuff really is what it's kind of telling me. So basically, if you're looking at what people think around you, around your work, they think that you're very efficient at what it is that you do. You pretty much rock up the person that you are. You are very quick and very witty. Okay, and because you are, people are attracted towards that energy, Aries. Okay, so that seems to be where you've got quite a few clients going on here. This month. It could also be around your work. I think a lot of you also here have kids or siblings, like brothers and sisters. Some of you are very close to your... Some of you could have a brother and a sister, but siblings, if this is a brother and a sister situation, you're very close with them. Okay, you might not see each other all the time, but you are very close here for a lot of you. Okay, to a sister or to a brother, but you're both cut from the same cloth in a way. Why am I hearing cough? Someone coughs on someone and then Aries coughs up. Again, clients, people, children, interests. This is making people think, Aries. This month, through February, you are making people think. Okay, this is like think twice. For a lot of you, if you're in a predicament of being single here, Aries, you've got a lot of followers here. You've got a lot of followers, you've got a lot of clients, you've got a lot of attraction, you've got a lot of time also to give to people. And I feel that through the Page of Wands as well, this is food for thought, is giving people something to think about, okay? Which means that on people's mind that are around you this month, you're on whichever way round it is, these people are very attracted to what it is that you have to say, very attracted to what it is that you have to offer, and someone is thinking about you. Okay, now this could be for a lot of you that are single, that people are thinking about you here. Okay, for sure, that's for sure. Okay, because that's page. It's all day long what people think about you. Fresh, vibrant, quick-witted, giving a lot of clients, got a lot to offer, running your own business, running your own clock, doing it your own way. Everybody wants a piece of Aries, pretty much. Okay, so let's have a quick look at your own card as well, of things that could be around you, of messages that you need to know this month for February. What is it, the most important messages that Aries is around Aries at the moment? Show me messages that are around Aries. So you got one in reverse, Aries. So you got the King of Cups. Some of you, there's a controlled environment of your ex. Your ex would be, if it is an ex, it would be a Pisces, Cancer or Scorpio for a lot of you, if that is your ex. Okay, that's the King of Cups in reverse. Some of you are being controlled by maybe someone that you've got children with, okay? Someone that you've got children with. If not, and you are an Aries leading energy, it doesn't matter what place, you are having trouble with a sibling. Now that sibling, like I said, you could be the Aries, Sun, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, but you're having a problem with a sibling that uses emotions against you. Now if that isn't a sibling, it's an ex, right? But there's a father, mother, stepfather kind of energy there as well. There's parents and situations involved in this around you with the King of Cups in reverse where that's not a good energy. That to me normally is an ex that you've had kids and children with here. If you are an Aries child, there is one of the siblings that you don't get on with so much, and it might be the mother here. It might be the mother, because that would be the I don't know. I feel like a very auspicious energy going on around your family, if I'm honest, Aries. Because this is a family moment. It's kind of like, yeah, that's my ex, I've got children with them, I really don't get on with them, they cause more hassle than what they're worth. You might be an Aries where you're like, you know what, that is my mother, that is my father, I don't get on with them at all, we can never really see eye to eye. They always want to know what's going on in my love life with my children or with my kids or with my projects, with things that I have that of the Four of Swords, that means sacred and personal around Scorpio energy. It means that that's private, it's personal, it's sacred. What is mine is mine. What is yours is definitely not the King of Cups in reverse, no. Because that means that someone might try to manipulate the energy to try and find out what it is that you do around your love life, or what you do around business, or anything that's private and sacred for you to keep personal through the Four of Swords. Means that you're on a need-to-know basis, and that is all you need to know, and you're only a part of my life now and again, and it's very, 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 very minimal. Okay, now that is either your love life, it's an ex, or it's a parenting situation that could be going on around children, ex that I've had kids with, blah blah blah, children with, ex-mother-in-law, all that kind of stuff. The King of Cups in reverse is a narcissistic energy that you collided with at times, or all the time, or from the past, because it means children, and these are the kids and the siblings that were born from here, that may have been 3 of them, brothers and sisters, but I never clarified it anymore. But again, it seems that you try to keep this person, and still are doing, out of your life. This person would not be talking to you as much whatsoever. No. You because you're still going to relate this to your past. But because you more than likely had kids or children or siblings, or don't get on with parents, this is an ongoing drama, triangle of family, 100%. Because it either means ex with kids, ex-marriage, ex-relationship, don't get on with mother or father. And that seems to be what's going on around you this month for sure, Aries. Anything else that's happening around Aries this month, please? Because, you know, whichever way you see it being an Aries, right, wherever it's placed in your chart, you would see one of these energies of being very controlling of your emotions, and that someone is always trying to control your emotions by playing a game with your life, okay, with your kids and with your children, and that they see it unfair, you see it unfair, that there's an advantage of trying to manipulate your emotions here, your emotions. That's why the King's in reverse. This is a very bad person for you. Yeah. Because they manipulate your emotions. Okay. That is no goddamn twin flame that ends up coming into fruition for a lot of you. You know. Not because I did briefly, you know, my beef with twin flame readers, and it was this card here in a twin flame reading of the divine masculine came up in reverse. Yeah, that doesn't mean that the person's you're on their mind. This person's on your mind. Yeah, for sure. Right, but I can assure you it's more hatred than anything else. Right, more hatred than anything else. There's been too many bridges under the water. There's been too many chances. There's been too many things that you've gone through with this person to realise that I am not You are not in control of my emotions. You are not in control of my life. I am control of my life. You don't tell me which way to go. Okay? You don't tell me what I am supposed to do. I know what I'm supposed to do. Because you've definitely got an argument here with an ex or a sibling, for sure. It's more sibling energy, to be honest, family. Okay. Anything else going on around Aries for this one? The most important messages for them to know. Then you got Leo upright. You got some kind of turned upside down energy, someone turning up from the past. That's why this is upside down. Someone's trying to approach back into an energy in order to reconcile in a way, to try and bring this back up. But you got to be very careful. You got to be very careful, because this can be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Dragon Emperor. Okay, it went wrong the last time. Okay, so there's the Johns. Long John Silver. Long John Silver. Okay, but like I said, if you are watching these and you're like, well, this isn't part of my chart, you can watch it from energies that may know you, right? So you may know a Leo, you may know a Scorpio energy, right? You may know an Aries in life. That person can watch it and think, there's a Leo in my life that I know that's a friend here. And that's why this relates to you. Because if the reader is good enough to pick those energies up, not saying I am, I'm just saying if a reader can pick up those energies, be always self-aware that if you watch it and you think, well, that really goddamn relates to me and that's not in my chart, it's because a person that you know is one of these. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. And because they are, and you talk with them in your life and your life cycle of who you know, the better the devil you know, which means that you know one. Getting to know you, right? So someone is trying to get to know you again here. Your partner could be a Leo here. Your partner could be a Leo. But there's something still going on with an attachment here from the past, that's for sure. Because someone's trying to reconcile, to reconnect the energy again. But there was this strange thing that was through 9, where Leo, Virgo, it was Virgo, because they were a 9 as well, life path 9. And it was, don't get confused about courage and strength and weakness, right? And weakness. Because it's trying to make someone weak again. Which means that I'm coming back again in order to start again, right? So, don't look at courage of, I get knocked down, I get back up again, I'm ready to fight again. Or I get knocked down, I'm strong, I can keep doing this. No, no, because that can become as weakness. It means that I'm prepared to drop it, is when the energy is settled. That's where you go into karmic school, right? Is that you realise that when that happens, the energy shifts. Your energy shifts, your mind changes, destiny starts to take hold, people come back, people try to reunite, so and so. Yeah, but you've got Leo. What else is going on? What is this? Why is this King of Cups in reverse? Yeah, someone's very offended, offensive. No, there's a no there from the ex and from a person there. If you have been dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio or Pisces, and you've been very, very, very much distraught by their energy in your life, there's an energy there where there's no changing. There's no changing. Don't go changing. It's like, no, I won't. No. They're not changing. Someone keeps expecting that someone's going to change. Their mind. Anyway, whichever way it is, that ex, that person, that narc energy, you've blocked them out of your life. You've took them out. You've drawn a line in the sand. 7 of Wands for me is the best energy that you can have, the best card that you can have, basically, because the 7 of Wands is lesson. It means 1 in 7 you've learned to cut the energy off at the knees, to draw a line in the sand, to say no here. Okay, to say no. That I'm not so easily fooled, I'm not so easily tricked. I am not so easily emotionally manipulated. Whoever that is. This can still be cross-watchers. It can be anybody. You have to take it as it is. But there's an energy of there of like, you're not just going to crawl back into my life willy-nilly, just doing that again. It's more of, I've already learnt my lesson. So strength card is the devil, Capricorn here. You really need to watch Life Path number 9. They had both of those cards there, which was Virgo. Virgo Leo. Yeah, there's somebody here of sexual attraction, of trying to get back into someone's good graces. Could be the name Grace, or trying to get back into your good books, maybe. That could be an ex that you don't want anything to do with. And the other thing that is around you at this moment is the devil and the strength card, which means a lot of you could be really looking at a Leo Capricorn. What's this devil card for? Because that's moving on away from the King of Cups in reverse. What's the devil for? 5 of Cups. You see a lot of you around you, Aries. You've got a lot of toxicity around an ex for a lot of you, like an old karmic twin flame situation, and or like an old person that you've had kids and children with and siblings with. If it isn't, it's just a connection that's run dry. It's run its course, like, you know, because the 5 of Cups is there. It's that someone wants to bring the Leo and Capricorn devil energy into around you here, but then there's an energy of depression of why? Why not? Why can't we do this again? Why can't we do it over again? You know, why do you make me feel so frustratingly... there seems to be some kind of loss there. What is that loss? 5 of Cups. King of Pentacles, because I'm having my cake and eating it. Again, there's energy here that's quite good. I think that you're just disturbed by an ex for a lot of you. Like, you've got something very good going on around work and finances and money. And the 5 of Cups is more of a minor thing around, well, Capricorn, Leo, and this card, and the King of Pentacles, because, trust me, it wouldn't normally be these people are that shaded by it. So the 5 of Cups is more of a minor hiccup. And it might be this person that's causing a hiccup for this person. Which means that someone from the past is trying to reconcile with someone that doesn't want any of it. Which means I don't want any of it. I don't want any kind of bullshit in my life. I don't want all of this crap. Like, basically someone loving someone that loves someone else. Do you know what I'm saying? And it seems to be there that someone's trying to reconcile and get back with a person in this. That seems to be around you at the moment. Temptation is there as well, around food, and maybe feeling slightly down and depressed through the 5 of Cups, because it can mean that we need to find more me time, which can be around the work, because there might be a lot of work that you're doing, and there might not be a lot of family time here, because that can be Capricorn energy, going out, relaxing, grounding the energy. And because there isn't so much time, someone might be like a workaholic. That's also an addiction, like a workaholic, that's me. But like a workaholic, someone that works constantly. I don't know if there's an alcoholic there, or an alley, or an alchemy here, right? But there's some sort of like you're constantly working, you're constantly working, you're constantly working, you're constantly working. And your advice is this month is to have a bit of me time, which is try to relieve some of these customers here and try to take a break now and again, like at least have a day off or a couple of days off if you can here. Because there's money here to be taken. And because this is mainly for the people that are in relationship here, if you're in one. And this is mainly the fact that you're working really hard as a unit team in order to support children and kids and so on and so forth. But there's a lot of work here is what I'm picking up, and you might need to have a couple of days off and just kind of ground your energy before rushing straight back into more, thinking about this, thinking about the final outcome of money that can be very attractive, because you know that the clients and the people and the money is there to go and get, but it can also make you start to feel that all you ever do is work. If you're in a partnership, it might be the fact that that's all you seem to do is work, and that there needs to be like a moment to be able to go and see your partner. Because if you're like not with each other but kind of with each other, there needs to be this time that's left for this person to be able to talk to them, okay? For sure. Spend some time with them, okay? So as you're reading so far, Aries, it's really of a bonus that seems to be here. But what we're going to do is we're going to look into your money and your finances here, okay? These are also going to be your money, finances, and also what's private and confidential. And it will also be what's hidden from you as well. What is hidden from you, external energies that is hidden from you. This would also be more around your love life and stuff like that, okay? But we'll see what comes out, and so will this here, of what's going on around your home. So if you've got kids and children as well, or people external around your home and your house and where you live, these will give me more answers to what's going on around there too, okay? Because I look into the card and what it means, and then the external energies of also how it's clarified. Then somehow we try to bring all of these back together and make one story as well, okay? So you will find this over on the full access bundle on Patreon. These might change now and again because the cards will change when we go through different energies. Because you could also be dealing with a Scorpio in your family soul group somewhere, okay? And a Taurus as well, okay? So we'll deal with those when we come to it, is what I'm hearing. But anyway, we'll go over the rest of your reading, but you will only find this on the full access bundle, okay? You can find the link below. Thanks very much, Aries, and I'll see you soon.